welcome back to our second episode of Cloud Show. Hey, Larry, how are you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing today, Ralph?
Alrighty. We can hear Larry over here. You can't see us this time around because we didn't sort of like the fact that Larry was the big head and I was the little head in the last picture.
Oh, yeah, it's all about brain size, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's like I want to. We were using Skype, so I mean, there's got to be something better to make that work. When somewhere in the cloud, we'll find it, right?
Yes.
Somewhere in the cloud.
We'll get it taken care of.
We'll get it taken care of. So, our episode today, we're covering the pillars. Not the pillars of doom, but the pillars of the cloud. And what are those three pillars? We're probably going to do a little bit of graphic here that shows what the pillars are. But so the pillars are, so let's go there. We got storage, okay? We got compute, and we have networking. Yes, those are the three pillars. I remembered what they all were. Sure. All right. So, storage is pretty easy. It's where you put stuff. All right. Compute is pretty much the processing, actually making things happen. The actual, like, if you're going to actually show a service or something like that. And the other one is networking. Networking, it's sort of like, depending on what you're doing, it's very important or not. Sometimes you're trying to recreate essentially like a server farm, where you're trying to recreate services that are talking to each other. You're trying to recreate your enterprise on the cloud. So networking becomes key. And at the very, very least, you need networking if you're going to talk on the internet, right?
Yes.
All right.
And between your components.
Oh, and between the components, of course, naturally. Right. So based on that, there are the big three of the cloud services that are out there that essentially service and give us all this stuff. You know, so three of them that we know of that are pretty good. Let's see. And we have, of course, Azure over here, and you can see I have my Azure portal up and ready because I'm using that a lot. And again, this full disclosure, we're mostly Microsoft stuff that we do work with, but yes, we're working with other things. What else we got? We got what else? Let me get my mouse over here. We got Amazon's got a web service. It's like saying it's a small thing. No, they're the other big boys out there, pretty much on level with Microsoft. So we got Amazon over here, and we got Google. Google's got a cloud platform. Check it out.
And those offerings cover all three of the pillars.
Yes.
I mean, they've got something in each one of those spaces. But then we have little shards, right?
Little shards.
We've got Backblaze, which just does the storage.
Oh, geez. Backblaze. Oh, yeah. Guess what? Yeah. We were prepared for that. You gave me this earlier. Backblaze, yeah. But that's only like one little piece of it, though.
It's only one of the three pillars. So
okay.
It's not a stool at that point. It's not a table. It's just a leg.
All right, it's just a leg. Okay,
but they're cheaper.
I can see that. So we're looking over here at their website. You can see that link that's up here on the side. I'm probably going to highlight it over here at some point. And we're going to see that. Look, how much cheaper are they really? Let's see, storage 0.005 cents a month compared to Amazon 21, Azure 22 plus. I'm not sure what the plus means. And Google Cloud. Hey, Amazon's cheaper? Really? We're going to find out about that. The download speed is the same. Wow.
Yeah, and the thing about that is these are their marketing numbers. So we haven't actually looked in to see what the actual costs are.
True.
But they're claiming to be a lot cheaper to store.
All
and
right.
Really, they're a backup company, so they've optimized for storage.
So that makes sense. So what do we do besides backup? What else can we do with storage then? What's other good things
you
we can
do? You
do?
could do a CDN.
CDN.
You could actually just use it for backup. So I don't know if you'd want to do. If you've got an application that's actually using the data and manipulating the data, this might not be a good choice.
Right.
Because we talked about network between components, and you're going from one data center, someone's data center, to someone else's data center. So that's the joy of having a single solution provider like Google or Amazon or Azure.
Right.
But
so that's mostly though when we're working with stuff, it's nice to have the same provider because to me the tools are much more integrated. However, it does make sense to have very, very specific shard players like Backblaze, especially if you think about it for backup. That's something that most commonly everyone does, and they don't really need any of the other services. But we're sort of like the heavy lift guys, right? So we got to have all the pieces, got to have our stuff. All right. So I'm
Yep.
taking a look over here. So let's look at Azure real quick. The Azure look is that little the concept of the dashboard, and we can just add services. You're looking at some of mine over here. Little health center. If I wanted to add a VM or something, I just click on new, and I can just type in whatever I want. All right. So let's say I want a new SharePoint something. I don't know, a SharePoint thingy. I can say, oh look, there's a SharePoint Server 2013 trial, and that'll give me like a whole VM with all the bits in it, ready to
Right,
go.
templated. It's already set up. It's
Yeah.
already got everything you need.
Okay, but I don't really want that because that's actually, I don't want to hurt myself today. So I would probably want maybe a Windows 10 machine. Oh, look, there's a Windows 10 Enterprise.
Yes.
All right, so I can go in and just get a Windows 10 machine, and it gives me, because it was a search result. Guess what? It has Windows 10 in these things. I can get
Pre-installed.
Visual Studio 2017 with the Windows 10 all ready to go, or I could just get it and then manually install it.
Right.
Which is sort of like what I'm doing. I'm doing like this side class over here for folks, showing how to install all the tool chain bits we talked about last week by themselves. So I sort of got myself a pristine one, and not one that's already ready to go. But I think though, going forward, I might do this next time. Now that I see this, okay, I like it. Okay, done. All right. As far as pricing is concerned, when you're actually selecting, then it shows you what the prices are. But I believe they have some prices listed out somewhere. They used to have like a little tool that'll help you compute your prices
Yes.
ahead of time. I'm not sure if that's evolved or if that's out there, but we can always look at that later. In the meantime, while I got you guys here, I wanted to do this. I wanted to actually set myself up on Amazon and Google. And I think, have you set yourself up on Amazon before?
Well, sort of.
Long time ago?
I've not started their, yeah, I've not started their trial.
Okay.
Because it's one of those things, they give you a trial, like a year trial, and
Right.
I've just not dedicated any time to actually play with it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Same
I'm
thing
not.
with Google. I think Google gives you a
Yeah.
shorter trial, but they do give you a trial.
Okay.
And, I'm cheap. I squeak when I walk. So if I can't try it for free, I don't know that I'm going to try it.
Unless, of course, the company pays for it, which is, of course, our better bet. We have MSDN thanks to our company, so thank you very much. Our company, you know who you are. It's on the links. Go look it up. Anyways,
Yes.
and so they take care of us with MSDN. We take care of that. And if we get over, yeah, sure, we'll take care of it. Now, here, just a note. I'm sort of not so happy with Amazon. Look at this. Look at this website. I mean, this is a little bit of horrible responsive design crap going on.
Yeah,
What is
not
that?
very responsive.
Oh boy, what are they doing? Look, Google's nice and clean. Microsoft, nice and clean. Oh, what's going on? Amazon, come on, you're a web company. You
Yeah.
can do better than that.
They're hiring in Seattle.
Oh.
So,
All right, you heard it here first, folks. They're hiring. All right, so let's go ahead and sign in and create a AWS account. So, what is your phone number? Okay. So let me give you one. I'm going to, of course, hide this later on when we show this. Except I have to remember to hide it. All right, I am a new user. All right, and I want to sign in using the secure server. Let's go take a look. Oh, there was a problem. I need an email address. Where's it asking for my email address? Oh, it said or a mobile number. All right. Okay, I'm going to hide this too. But probably people have seen it already. So here we go. I am a new user. Try to put in my password from some other time. Probably my Amazon password.
Right.
All right. So now my name is. Ralph. Okay. Oh, or I hope that's not an account that it's trying to ask. I'm just going to say my name is Ralph. Ralph. How about that? Email address is. Type it again. Okay. Yes, sir. I can type it again. All right. Enter a new password. I'm going to be using my go-to password of today. And of course, as you can see, it's long. It's not getting mad. It's, you know what it's not doing? It's not saying, oh, really? Oh, guess what? I must have been here before.
They're completely integrated. So if you've got a Prime account,
Oh,
I'm betting it's wanting to hook up
good.
with that.
You know what? That's maybe a good thing we show this. So if we say, you ran into this before, Amazon.com's homepage. Okay, let's go back to Amazon Cloud Services. Cloud service. Let me go look for it again. Try the cloud. Okay, I'm going to go back and try this again. let's get started. One more time. I'm glad I'm recording this. All right, so I'm going to say I'm a returning user. Oops. Put my email.
Yes.
And my password is, apparently it knows my password. This is pretty scary because that's what I use for shopping. Ew. Okay. It's a personal account here. I'm taking my chance. All right, United States. And my address, of course, I'm going to be blocking this out for the folks out there.
Oh, but where are they going to send the cakes?
Oh, no. Send it to Larry. Hold on. I cannot eat cake right now. You saw me in my pictures. I can't eat cake. Here we go. At least not for a while. Well, I can pretend to have cake. How about that? Okay, here we go. Now I'll put in my number. And I'll put in a cell, I think.
Cake that you eat while doing a podcast doesn't count. None of those calories count.
Oh, no. Okay, now I'm looking at these crazy letters over here. Hate this sometimes. What is this? Is it a G? Is that a G? Is that a B? Okay. Here we go. Click here to indicate you have read the agreement. Like, do we care to read the agreement? Is it going to make a difference if we say no? What are we going to do? Done.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Another thing I got to hide. All right. Going to be hiding this one in just a second. But I'm going to be putting it on a different card. So just in case somehow my hiding fails, it will not show up. Let's go find a card to use. My myriad of a million credit cards. No, I just have a few. All right, let's go see if I can read my numbers. And I hope it doesn't try to charge me again. Now, this is interesting. It could have asked me to use just what I have already in Amazon.
Right, but they do want to separate those. So
they do.
And one of the credit cards that we use often will actually let you go onto their website and generate a one-time use credit card for doing things. Yeah. Okay, Amazon and places like that sometimes seem to know that it's ephemeral and not something that they can hook to, but
all right,
that's different.
What did they charge me? Oh, I just heard a charge come through. Man, I just got here. You're charging me already?
Yeah.
I haven't even chosen anything. It charged me $1. NNNF XY. It charged me $1. So be prepared to pay $1. If you don't have $1 in your card, do not do this. And I don't want to call me now. How about text me? Really? Call me now? Okay. Jeez. Okay, fine. Okay, I might be able to get on the phone in just a moment over here. Oh, call in progress. Oh, okay. I got to answer this phone. Hang on a second.
I hear it. Good.
Stand by.
From Amazon Web Services. Using the touchpad on your phone, please enter the 4-digit PIN number that was displayed on your screen. You may also say your PIN 1 digit at a time. We have successfully verified your PIN. Please return to Amazon Web Services to complete your registration. Thank you for your interest in Amazon Web Services. Goodbye.
There we go. Okay, doke. All right, so here I am. All right, so we got developer experimenting with AWS, basic customer service for account building questions, access to the community forums, included with what? All right, and then business production use, no, enterprise mission critical use starts at $15,000 a month. Oh God. All right.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I know. So, geez, I got developer to experiment. One primary contact may ask technical questions. Now, I'm not going to ask any technical questions because I'm just going to call you, Larry.
Yeah,
if I have
basic.
any questions. So I'm going to go basic. I think that should be enough to do something. So
remember, squeak when I walk.
There we go. I'm squeaking.
Free. Yeah.
Oh, wiggle. Try. Oh, okay. All right. So I get to sign into the console. I get to set up. I get to personalize my experience. Oh, geez. So I can do business applications, Microsoft, Development. Let me go web apps. Yeah, because I'm a web guy, so web apps. What is your job role? I am a developer. What industry you're in? Industry. I should throw music in here, but no. Industry. Travel and hospitality. How about what's a good one here?
Software and internet.
Software and internet. You saw it there. Oh, software and internet, of course. What type
It's
of
always
organization
hard, though,
are
because,
you?
we're consultants.
Yeah, this is true. We are a small to medium business, I guess. Of course, someone's going to get mad at us for this. All right. We are doing professional use, personal use. Well, actually, I'm a professional, so I'm going to say professional use.
There you go.
I will submit. We got some tutorials. Launch a Unix machine. Store your files in the cloud. Launch WordPress. Hey, we could have done our WordPress over here. Launch a web application. But right now, I'm going to sign onto the console so I can see their console. And here we go again.
Apples to apples here. Let's compare.
Okay.
Let's see what their dashboard
Let's
looks
see.
like.
Oops, I forgot my password already. Jeez. There we go. And okay, so here's their console. Now, mind you, this was the Microsoft console. Here's now the AWS console. All right. So let's find out how their responsive is over here. At least it's a little bit better. He sort of worked on it. Okay, what kind of learning to build? I can build a solution, launch a virtual machine in less than a minute. It even tells you how long it's going to take. So if I wanted to launch a virtual machine, you saw that over there earlier. I click on that, launch a virtual machine. Pew. I can quickly launch a virtual machine in the cloud, known as an EC2 instance. This is a quick launch that you install. So I guess we have to find out what the heck. And oh, look, it's got storage. There's the secure. See, we got the 3 pillars here.
There we go.
There it is. We got storage. We got the compute. That's the machine itself. And let's go see what an EC2 instance is. All right. What is an EC2 instance? How does this instance meet my needs? Everything else. So it gives me all that description. Now, mind you, this seems like it's a whole lot of rigmarole that you got to find out first before you get going. But it lets you get going very, very fast. Click, you're up. But then you sort of, it's like assumes that you know what it is you want really quick. The Microsoft doesn't assume anything, actually. It makes you go through all the setup and explains to you as you're going along. So
well, that's kind of Microsoft's view on everything. I mean, that's one of the reasons they won the war with
back in the day.
Word and Word
Excel and all that stuff. Yeah, Word versus WordStar, Excel versus Lotus 1-2-3. Oh boy, don't get me started.
Power versus convenience.
Okay, exactly.
And they hit the 80% mark every time. So.
All right, so let's go ahead and try Google now. We're ready? Try it for free. This one actually says try it for free. So let's go and see what they do. Okay, so I do have a Google account. So let me put in my item again. Another thing we're probably going to
blur out.
Yeah. Okay. Aha, it remembered me. Let's sign in. So just like Amazon using my Prime, well, Microsoft used my live account, so I guess it's okay. Okay, here we go. Please email me future performance. Yes, sure, why not? Okay. I agree, duh, of course. And over here, look at this. Access to all cloud platform. $300 credit for free. No auto charge after free trial ends. Okay, I like that.
It's $300 to use over the next 12 months. So that's actually a pretty decent. That's a decent amount.
That's actually sounds better than even Microsoft to some extent.
Yeah, I think with the Microsoft trial you get $100 a month.
Or with our MSDN we get like at least $150 a month, which is actually very, very good for what we do. Yes. But it's something like when you get a trial from Azure, you get 1 month free of whatever you want to do. Period. Free.
Really?
Go nuts.
Okay.
All right. Well, actually, no. There is a limit because there's compute time and storage. Yes, there is a limit, but you can do a lot. I think it's also similar to that 300, but it's this case over 12 months though.
Right.
You get a long time to use it versus it's in a month you're out. So whether you use it, basically use it or lose it in the case of Microsoft.
Right.
All right. So what does it got? It found me. It knows that I'm in the Chrome Web Store and I play over there. I guess that's what that means. All right.
And you'll
Let's see.
cover up that payment profile ID
Exactly. So
as
I'm
it
gonna.
rolls and scrolls.
Oh, geez. Now I'm gonna have fun. So if you see that all digitized going all over the place, you know that I've been doing everything I could to hide it. All right. So let's go ahead and fill in the address again. We're going to be hiding this. Oh, and that's going to be wiped out in a moment. And I'm going to move this up, and here we go. We're going to do this again, and there's another item that's going to be wiped out because apparently it remembers stuff about me from other things. Here we go. Let someone do some social engineering on me. Okay, and now I'm going to be scrolling. So digitize, and it remembers my credit card from the last time I used this stuff, and it's just giving me the last 4 numbers. Let's go ahead and start my free trial. And thinking about it, creating a project. Create a project. I didn't ask for a project, but apparently that's what it does. It's going to create a project. Interesting. So in Azure, basically, your dashboard. Here it is. Have fun. Go wherever you want to go.
Right.
In Amazon, it sort of like gave me some choices. Here's what you can do. Click on something, and we'll get you through it. Okay. So look at this. Thanks for signing up for the 12-month free trial. Not 1 month. 12-month free trial. We've given you $300. Okay. Don't worry. You won't be billed until we get your permission. Okay. So apparently, I can tour the console. Or I can say, got it, and go. All right? I'd probably want to tour the console. I'm just going to quickly tour the console. There we go. Here's our new menu. This actually looks more like the Microsoft item that's over here.
It does.
Click here. Oh, so it wants me to click. All right. There we go. And I can go click some more. And I see that menu over there. Click on next. Showing me some items over here I can click on. So I can select something, manage projects or something. And why won't this new menu go away?
Because you're in their wizard. You've got to keep clicking next.
I keep clicking next. All right, but I keep clicking next, but no, nothing. Oh, so I've got to let me go back. The problem is I can't see what I want to do. So let me go back and let me go home.
Your wizard's still going to be up.
Yeah, I noticed. There we go. It's back home. I still have a problem. This thing moved.
So open the menu. Here you go. Yeah, open the menu, then
Yes.
click next.
And nothing.
Nothing. Here. Yeah,
So,
here.
bug. All right. This is fun. We recorded it here first. You saw. Did I do anything crazy? Someone please comment and said, Ralph, you can't even see that button over there you're supposed to click. Well, this is my issue with user interface. I mean, we've been using computers for a while. We're all over the place, and we can't figure this stuff out. How do you think other folks that are not as savvy necessarily, not that we're necessarily that savvy, are going to be able to figure this out? So now I have this crazy menu over here that I have to apparently move out of the way in order to do some work.
Yeah, I think if you look, it jumped back.
It did.
Strip the end of your URL. Just go to console.cloud.google app
and take out.
Yeah, take out that stuff.
Yes. We have Larry has all the backdoor tricks.
They didn't call it Clippy, but we all know that's what that was.
Yes. By the way, see that says project equals balmy-hologram.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to ask. Or if somebody knows the etymology of that, where that came from, that'd be interesting. So apparently I was given a random 2 names that it probably selected out of a dictionary. Balmy hologram. That's going to be my next password in the next 6 months or so, I think, for something. Balmy hologram. I like that. Okay. There's my billing. There's my API. So this is similar to this right over here, the dashboard. And it looks like these are dashboard bits. See that? I can move things around. Yes. So that's actually, this is Webby. I like this Google one a little bit better than I like the Amazon one. Let's look at that Amazon one again. The Amazon one is not a dashboard in any way, shape, or form. The Amazon one's probably straightforward. You know what you want, follow through, you're done. You know, don't expect to see stuff. You'll see all your services probably listed over here that are available. Sure enough, and you can build your solutions, and it'll probably show you when you start building stuff, things in like a dashboard. Until you do, it doesn't show it to you. But in this case, see, I can just do this. For example, I can just go move things around. Oh, look at that, nice little boxes.
Yep.
I can find tiles. I can rearrange.
Different audiences.
Different audiences, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done customizing. All right, so I want to get to my VM. I can go there really quick. I can go and I can just start. My VM is started, and I can just go and connect to it. Wants to open up my RDP again and ready to go. All these little things that are straightforward to go. I still like the way this feels. To me, this is simple. Not so happy with Amazon the way it feels at the moment, but chances are it's very, very powerful, and it's just a mindset. I got to figure out the mindset. Now the Google one is me closer. I can probably get far on the Google one very well.
Right.
And I know that the Google one is not to be sneezed at. We've actually moved that whole .NET project there at one time with our parent company. They did very well with it. And so this is definitely a thing we can do. Upgrade, dismiss.
So would you say, let's call these what they are. So AWS,
Yes.
Amazon is sort of the Linux of the cloud world.
Yes.
Microsoft, of course, is Microsoft, and
Microsoft
Google,
is,
Google's sort of Apple. I mean, no, I mean it looks a lot and feels a lot like the Windows, but it's got its own flair.
Indeed. So the only one missing from this party is Apple themselves.
Yes.
Do you think they're going to be there soon?
How long?
You know who's not here also? Our friends from Larry Ellison and company, Oracle, those guys.
Right.
They must have something out there.
They do. It's kind of pitiful right now, to be honest.
Oh,
I
really?
looked at it. Yeah, they've got their own. Well, everyone's kind of getting in now to like the equivalent of Azure Functions or Lambdas from AWS. So, where you just have this little compute thing that you want to run. Wolfram actually has some. But they're cool because they get to leverage a lot of their computational tricks. But
all right.
Yeah.
So did you see on my screen over here when I went over here, I said like, okay, I want to go check out the Oracle one, but instead of like getting a link like welcome, try me, or anything else, what did I get? Download brief.
Yeah.
That sounds scary. That means like, well, you better read it. You better know what the heck you're asking for because you're just here. We don't know who you are from Adam and stuff. You're probably not worthy of our services. So please read our brief and determine if you can even talk to us. So see you later. Bye.
Yeah. People that work with Oracle are the same people that take their cars back to the dealership. I mean, come on.
Oh man. Oh boy. Okay, so we're dissing
Change their oil
Oracle
at
right
the
now.
dealership.
Let the flaming begin. Let the flaming begin. But
right.
But hey, that's pretty much our show right now. I'm gonna close out. We're gonna next time we're gonna cover some other topic. We'll figure what that is. In the meantime, there might be something added to this video. We'll see, but if not, otherwise we will see you next time. Hey, if we can keep up this cadence, we'll have a lot of shows by the end of the year.
There we go. More than
All
two.
Right. Okie dokie. We'll use some of the video tricks to say goodbye, and say goodbye, Larry. Okay. Bye.